Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambitions, Sphere of Influence. I'm the mysterious JG. I was saying last time that we need to think about attacking the Azai. And it occurred to me we got Bobo all the way back at Sunpu Palace. But we also got we just got our harvest in. And we spent all this money on roads. I wonder if it's time. Let's see something here. They've re-upped all their alliances. So there's no point waiting on alliances to expire. I think maybe it's time to start some of our guys marching who are going to be part of our long-term attack on the Azai. It's kind of stupid of me. Like, I feel like this is a bit silly of me, perhaps, but we've got a lot of forces here if we need them against the Uesugi. And here. So I feel like letting these guys do what they can and then withdraw. But it's time to start these guys who are too far south to be part of that attack anyway. Get these guys to come over here, and it's a lot of food for them to march, but it's also, we've been improving the roads. We march. Get them over there. I don't know if this city needs to march. Give Shaman a chance to be in the action. I know you don't like it, Shaman, but Ieyasu deserves a shot at being in the action too. And then I think I need to start buying horses. So we've got guys from all the way down here who are starting their march. Yeah. And we'll hold off on marching out of Nagashino or any place closer until we can buy horses. But basically, we've now got heading towards the Azai, without any of the cities close to the Azai being involved. 8, all that, 12. No, it wouldn't be 12. 8 plus 3 is not 12, JG. About 11K. Call it 12 with that 700. And then 9 plus 12, 21K. 25K. 4. So we got about 30,000 troops marching towards the Azai, who have, by our estimates, 1,500, 6,000, that'll be 7,500. Call that 10,000. Yeah, so we have about 3 times the Azai's total troop count for their entire army marching on them. And certainly they're going to pull support from the Asakura, from the Miyoshi, from the Rokaku. But I guess I've decided in my impatience, even though I got involved in this silly war up here, I've decided that, yeah, we're really just going to go in and just start some shit. Might not get it all in one wave, but considering I just need to stop going crazy with building shit and save the money. Because I've got so much food now, if I don't sell it, then we've got, yeah, like all these Oda castles, 4 or 5K troops in each, except for the really big ones. We marched out of Inuyama Castle to support that fight in the north, but our other big bases up here have not marched. Their troops are all sitting here ready to go. Yeah, we're in good shape. Let's continue our struggle against the Uesugi. Our righteous struggle. Let us help. This is a Shingen personally taking care of business. Like, nobody else has even had a chance to fight the Uesugi since he got here, because no Uesugi unit lasts long enough to engage anyone other than Kenshin. He destroys them too rapidly. 75-79. Gentaro Adun. But we got a whole new tribal unit supporting him. I will suspend this battle to go to council. I've gained the golden touch trait. He's not a warrior. He's some kind of golden touch guy. Army of 9,000 is fighting an army of 1,000, and we are winning. We actually made more than we spent for a change because I didn't go nuts on castles. We've got 88 horses from our riding grounds. Peasing tribes is worn off. We have 1 month left to send reinforcements to Hadayama Castle. Ogaki Castle can expand. Okay. Let's, just in case we need Elmandretta for something else, let's have Hanbei go. Because he's over on guard against the Uesugi in our north and northeastern kind of border, so I'm not anticipating using him. We do need to get a lord of this new castle. And we'll need some officers to support them. Tell you what, absorbing the Oda was a pretty big fucking deal. Pardon my French. Katsuie could go up there. Okay, he's finally done with his road work, so we can use him. We'll use Katsuie up there. He fought the Uesugi in reality. We can have him be hanging out up there.
What would you like?
All the horses, please.
Thank you very much.
You are so stupid. We can expand Ogaki. Yeah, Ogaki's not the fancy new castle. That's Shobata. We have a specialty. I think we determined that specialty is better as a commercial. Damn it, no, that's not what I meant. Help. Castle Fair and Trader, Special Fair and Weaver. Let's see what Castle Fair and gold income, population, Special Fair. What does Trader do? Conscripts and crafts. Okay, I think we do want, we want Farmers Fair. I've never seen. Special Fair. Yeah, I think we actually do want agriculture, so I'm glad I checked, because I would have done that wrong. Because agriculture would give us Special Fair. Yeah, Shobata is weird. I don't know why there's nothing here, but as weird as this place is, it could still be pretty good. With the 5 spots isn't terrible. It's never going to rival like Gifu Castle. But it could be pretty good. So we want an inn. Population increases much more quickly, suitable for crafts. Grimmeth. Actually, no, Grimmeth, don't you do that. You do that because Let's see where they want us to build it. Noguchi. That's a terrible place for a castle, as it will tell us. So I can't count on it actually putting the cursor at a good place. It's just saying, overall, we think it would be a good idea to build a castle now. So let's have Grimmeth. Grimmeth is apparently not close enough. I mean, you could build one here. I really feel like Grimmeth should be available to build here. But he's not, so let's move him over to Inuyama. Just so that on the next turn we can use that. I'll leave development to the overseers. And it's not even all of our freaking labor used up. I guess Nobunaga has become the guy who gives advice to Shingen now. So I'm going to be careful burning through all of my money just because I've got labor left over. The temptation is strong. Two-story Tenchu to residence. We do want to get that going, though. Oh, but we've actually got more roads we need to build for economic purposes now because of these cities. And we do have something for Elmandretta to do. Yeah, this is burning through my labor as best I can. It's also, it makes the road work actually sort of get done faster in a sense. Well, like, the officers will be free sooner because they're each doing a lot less work. We don't have enough labor. Okay, so that was burned through a lot of cash, but we're really improving the roads in this area we just took over. Which will make our troops move better and will eventually be economically useful for all these castles. But for now, let's continue. Once again, we're in a situation where we have the numbers, but we can't really bring the full power of our troops to bear because of choke points. You shouldn't really be... Yeah, I don't think we're letting the tribals do as much of the work as we should be here. You are attacking, right? You're making it rain arrows? Making it rain. Well, that seems we can only retreat. That's what I thought, punk. Yeah, look at the speed. Bobo came out of Sunpu, which is here, so never mind. It's not that impressive. Maybe I should have had Grimmeth build a city here so that we could have had 2 relay points. A castle, I should say.
We're moving out, and we're winning this.
Okay, whatever that battle was, it ended immediately. I think we're getting this one too.
Advance.
But for some reason I've got no tribes to help me. Oh, I do have tribes.
Acknowledged.
Let's try to just take out these fortifications in the center. Avoid fighting every single bit of their defenses here. Maiden Warrior, temporarily invincible. Okay, that's an interesting power that Miss Takeda has. Let's use this to destroy all the... Now that we're invincible, let's destroy all these... I guess we're not invincible. Yeah, we broke through Maiden Warrior, become temporarily invincible. Apparently it's very short-lived, I guess. Yeah, it's very short-lived. That's exactly what it is. We're going to go through... We just want to break through the defenses as best we can here. Like, I want a nice big section in the middle with no defenses to have to deal with. Not too worried about the ninja. I am, however, against the ninja.
Stop here. Get them.
A birthday present. I like them. That's a serious unit there. It's got high stats. Higher than ours, actually. Let's raise our melee attack.
Let's go. This is the decisive moment.
They're trying to confuse me in melee. So we'll lower speed. Then I think we'll switch to ranged. He is really unleashed his power, so let's go in and actually melee.
I shall do this myself. You're going to run. Now's the time.
Ninja our tribes are kind of canceling each other out. Can we nullify their strengthening?
It must be done.
I was hoping to nullify the strengthening of these guys. You don't have a chance to survive me. You guys are backing off for some reason.
Leave it to me.
So Shingen not going without losses here, but
Retreat. I shall do this myself.
just get off of our boss's back at this point. It's the best we can hope for there. So Shingen taking a lot of losses. He's at like half strength now. No, he's at 3/4 strength. It was a huge unit to start with. He's taken casualties, but he's just wiping out Uesugi army after Uesugi army.
Pull back.
You're riding for the castle? No. I don't want to have to pay for repairs, as it were.
Leave it to me. Understood. Leave it to me. Where there's a will.
Yes.
Acknowledged. Yes, my liege. Understood.
Yeah, I want to just like be moving rapidly against these castles. Chewing through a lot of food, though. We'll have to march out of Nagashino. I'll wait until Masakage Yamagata is kind of close by. I'll wait a little longer. Some of these units I shouldn't have marched with yet. Should have been more patient. But if I march out of Nagashino, and then we could go with Yoshida Castle. That's probably where we should go. Okazaki can get a monstrous unit out of there too. Who would be leading it? Masakio Hayami and with Tadakatsu Honda as adjunct. Yeah, that would be pretty ferocious. All right.
March.
Daihojo clan was limited by Mogabe clan on October 1567.
Pipe stuck in a castle.
You punk ass bitches. Yeah, if we take Ozu Castle, that'll really cut them off. My biggest fear here is that we've committed too many resources and that it's going to cost us, that we're going to have food problems later because we've just got too much fighting going on. Yes, field battle. I was hoping so.
Let's go.
And I did a night attack. So this seems weird, like I'm getting an unfair advantage, but I think what's happening here is they were coming to break a siege and didn't realize we were marching in an offensive formation in their direction. So they got caught off guard. They were deploying for a siege breaking offense, and then they got caught off guard by our attack. But I'm glad, like, we got just far enough north that they weren't considered engaged in battle with Shingen, who's encircling the castle. This isn't good. To have a castle which is surrender, a good tactic to avoid a wasteful death. So I picked up the reckless trait. Apparently their morale was shit. They surrendered instantly.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged.
I think these guys are just to stop us from marching further. I think they've given up. So we'll have Shingen will march towards Ozu Castle with Ryotoshi. Nobunaga Baba will draw back. Motu Nobusarada will help with Uzo Castle. Lethal. And Nobutomo, he needs to hit here first. Hold on. I need to get him. I need to make sure his food resets before. Okay. I need to make sure he doesn't run out of food. Shingen's got plenty of food. These guys are a little bit shorter of food, but should be all right. I don't know why you're facing that way. Somebody attacking? No. Yeah, I think we're going to take out all these... I think we're going to just wipe out... It's not their most densely packed, but it's like a good third of the Uesugi territory. We're just about to take it all. And on the way home, we might take Nechi Castle. I think I will. I think I'll have Shingen and a couple of units just march east and then south to Nechi Castle. And then south back into our territory. And we'll leave the Uesugi with this little pocket right here. And again, all these cities have to be taken probably logically. Not those specific cities, but we need a certain number of cities to win the game. The Uesugi may just be left with Sawada Castle as their last stronghold. Which makes me curious about Sawada Castle. It's got earth wall and barred gate. Yeah, it's not really a place they've built up a lot. And it's not really a place that you're ever going to turn into a major city. It's kind of a neat little fortress, though. All right.
Let's head out.
Seems we're able to reinforce the Hatakeyama as requested, even if they got stupid about it and attacked somebody else and lost a base as a result. An excellently fought battle, far above my expectations.
Your orders?
Templar.
Here's last month's balance.
Grimmer Reaper's taken back over from Nobunaga and all this.
Reporting in.
Looked around the castle, couldn't find anything cool. We've got people at Nagoya Castle and ready to expand. Oh, the Asakura didn't take it over. The fighting monks of Shaolin Temple have taken over Nano Castle. And are continuing to push. Yeah, these guys might get wiped out. If their last castle ends up being Karakuma Castle, guess what? We're not formally allied with them. We turn on them, take that, and grab their officers if that happens. So we get specific details on these places now that they're our vassal. But we can't really do anything with it. So they are our vassals, and they don't really have any other entanglements. I wonder if it would be a good idea to try to vassalize the Rokaku clan. Because their daimyo is powerful, they won't become our vassal. Yeah, I don't think you're that powerful, buddy. But I understand the need to pretend. Katsuie, go take a look. Grimmeth is the least happy officer in our force. He's just bummed because we keep making him build castles, I guess. Mitsuhide can hang out up there. And, oh, it's time to call it a video. All right, so we're calling it a video. It looks unlikely that our big fight with the Azai is going to start in the next video. but we've got a massive army moving there. So I don't think we're going to see 2 or 3 videos in a row of nonstop peaceful domestics for a while. I think we moved beyond that phase. When we come back next time, I think we'll mop up the Uesugi in the region we've decided to take over. We'll leave them with their original starting territory. Although actually, with the whole thing with them, the Nagao and the Uesugi being different and merging and all that weirdness, I'm not sure what their original territory was, but we're taking a big chunk of their territory away from them. And then we got to decide, do we feel like bringing the hurt to the monks and the Asakura? Or do we just stop getting distracted and concentrate on the Azai? The Asakura are going to get involved in the fight with the Azai anyway, so... But it doesn't seem like we can really attack them directly without bringing the monks in. I think our best plan is to actually attack the Azai and get the Asakura later, after we've taken Kyoto, accomplished Shingen's march, and when we're in the wrapping up phase of just grabbing enough cities to get the warband, that's probably when we deal with the Asakura. But who knows when I'll just like randomly decide they annoy me and I want them destroyed. Tune in next time, guys. Bye-bye.